Hey there, rollers. You know, sometimes we get ideas to do like really cool, fun, like special episodes, and we realized that there was going to be an episode that came out on Valentine's Day. What would you think we would do? You thought that maybe we would do like another rooftop dance thing, or maybe we would explore some of the other ships of Quid Pro Roll. Maybe see how Koza and Ilfiel are doing, or see if Leandros and Boat potentially could have. No, we didn't do any of that. Because Alon was out of town, decided that we should just try and do like a spoofy dating game goofball episode. And it descended into madness beyond anything I could imagine. It descended into chaos and blood and horror. And I want you all to just experience the nightmare with me. Sometimes we have ideas, and you realize midway through the experience that the idea was a bad one. And I just need everyone to hear my soul die at an audible volume. So, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Please enjoy the Quid Pro Roll dating game episode. And please do not hate me for this.
Welcome back, lovely viewers and audience. I am so honored to be your host for, once again, the inaugural first time showing of this annual show, Lovers of Lore. I am your host, Lord Lore. Don't ask where I'm from. It'll just scare the pants off of you. Today, we have 3 positively scrumptious bachelors?
Bachelums?
Bachelums. We have 3 delicious botulisms just ready to be loved up in the lore of the land.
I hate the term loved up.
I hate everything about this.
Bachelor number 1, Koza, or Kozile Yodich, or Koza, who believes deeply that the end of the world is nigh, very slow walks in a forest, and is interested in reptiles that look like mushrooms. Bachelorette number 1, but 2 in this category system, is the feared and famed Emberlyn last name. Glory. Who enjoys stabbing people, I have heard. Please don't get near me. Very, very, very quick walks through a swamp, and is apparently very annoyed by the idea of somebody picking their toes on a beach. And last and not least at all, maybe, right from the darkest of dungeons, buff muscles, shiny exterior, is the Charles Gravy Boat Barnes. Believer in only griffins, rider of Snuffle Tea Pony, and born acrobat.
I wish now I'd played a character named Buff Muscles.
Buff Muscles can be Boat's alias when you guys go into the Boris Empire.
And goes by the secret society title of Buff Muscles.
That's another one of my wrestling personas.
Now, I will let our... I don't know what title you have.
You can refer to me as the eligible bachelor.
The eligible bachelor, the wonder and wanderer, the one to pick, and the one to choose tonight. Xerxes, of the Court of Stags. Here with us all today. Yes, thank you. Applause, please. Bring it. I will cut off your hands. Please stop. Thank you.
We love you, Lord Lore.
No, you don't. Bachelor number 1, are you ready for your question?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Xerxes, take it away.
All right. Bachelor number 1. If I were a sweet roll, what kind of sweet roll would I be?
A sweet roll, well, would it be, a mushroom one?
Ooh, a savory sweet roll.
Yeah. A savory sweet roll.
With plenty of gooey fungus.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ayo, girl, tell me about that gooey fungus.
And with answers taking such time, it's a good thing you'll be able to savor it.
Oh yes. I think I've got enough there. Bachelor at number 2.
Yes.
What's your idea of a perfect first date?
If I have to say something, anyone that is going to be an effective date for me is going to help me realize my goals. So generally, burning the towns down, getting money from the populace, murdering metallic dragon priests and their irritating cronies. Maybe a little bit of emotional manipulation if things go well.
Oh, we love a focused, mission-driven woman. Yes, indeed. Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
If I were a steak sandwich, how would you prepare and eat me?
Well, I don't know too much about preparing food over a grill or anything like that, so I'm not sure I can speak too much to the preparation, but I can say, by the end of the night, I think we'll both be saying, well done.
Oh, very nice.
This one's smooth with his word, and I'm sure fine with the griddle.
I think I'm ready to take another spin around the track.
Bachelor number 1, are you once again prepared? Are you on the edge of your seat?
Should I scoot forward?
Yes.
Okay, let me scoot forward a bit.
All right. They're ready for you, eligible bachelor.
There is absolutely no need to be shy. I assure you.
Oh no, there is.
Oh, there's no reason at all. You can be completely relaxed with me.
I don't think I can do that.
Well, even so, Bachelor number 1, where would you take me on vacation?
Oh, on vacation?
Ooh, take me, yes.
Oh.
I'm going to be in an early grave.
I love this saucy game show host.
Yeah.
The game show host is really just wanting to be a contestant.
I think that's the good mark of any game show host is a very unclear line of their role.
Bachelor number 1, please continue.
Oh, I think it would be nice to, just stay in a cottage in the magical woods.
Oh, I am quite fond of magical woods.
This was a mistake.
Oh
No, this is great.
You are? Because I find there's always such an interesting variety of magical specimens and creatures in those magical woods. Sometimes I like to just go and take notes and make sketches.
Oh, I bet you're quite the magical specimen yourself.
Oh no, I'm just no.
You don't have to be modest, Bachelor One, but that's okay.
He's not.
Bachelorette-
He's generally very now.
He's mid.
Oh. Bachelorette number 2. If you were to compare me to a summer's day, what kind of summer's day would I be?
The sweltering, damp kind that attracts mosquitoes.
Oh, you think we'll get a little damp together?
No, definitely not.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Mosquitoes are attracted to sweat.
Yes, indeed.
I'm burning this whole building down the second I leave.
Bachelor number 2 trying to make it hot in here.
Yes, indeed. Bachelor number 3. If you were to compose a sonnet for me, what kind of form would you use, and how many verses would it have?
What kind of form would I use?
What Victorian key signature would you apply? And what instruments would you use?
I'm gonna have to say iambic pentameter, because once we finish one, you're gonna want 4 more.
Oh.
And as far as verse, it's gonna be me versus you in the game of love.
Well played, Bachelor number 3. All right, are you ready for me, Bachelor number 1?
Oh, okay.
Now, Bachelor number 1, what kind of mystic artifact am I?
Well, are you like a sending stone? Because I can't see you, but you're making voice sounds.
Oh, am I sending you?
No, I don't think so.
But
Well,
he can
maybe I
certainly tell how... No, I can't do that one.
Gabriel, I didn't think you would be the one that I'd constantly be having to be like, no, bad. Give me a rolled up newspaper and I'll just keep bapping him on the snoot.
Is it that you love to hear my voice when you close your eyes? Is that what it is?
Oh, I kind of find your voice a little weird.
Oh, a little alien? Something foreign to you, perhaps? Is that exciting for you?
More like the way you're talking to me feels a little weird.
Oh, I can understand that making you feel a little weird inside. That's all right, darling. Bachelorette number 2.
No, keep talking to Bachelor number 1. This is amusing.
No. Bachelorette, apologies. Number 2. How would you transform me?
As soon as I see your flaws, I can do an assessment and let you know.
Oh, just take a guess.
God, all the answers that are immediately coming to mind are things I cannot say on a God-fearing podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Join us. Join us.
How would I transform you? Ideally, into a toad, or something subservient, something usable.
Oh, something with a long tongue, perhaps. All the better for kissing with.
Gross.
I love all of this. This is all gold.
Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
Tell me, what is your favorite kind of deceit?
My favorite kind of deceit? It's the lies we tell ourselves when we try to convince ourselves that we haven't gone far enough.
Oh. I'd be curious to have you elaborate, but Lord Lore is giving me looks that say that perhaps we have to save that for off-air.
Maybe.
Okay. We'll keep,
trying to hold myself
keep
back
that
now.
secret.
Now, I have been loving this discourse, but Xerxes, please, would you allow me to try this asking a question bit?
Oh, how bold and innovative. Yes, absolutely. Are you joining us, or?
No, it just seems so fun to watch you all ask questions and answer. I don't often get chances to meddle in the minds of mortals. But just one question has been tipping at the tip of my tippy horns.
Yes, please, go right ahead.
So I would love for Bachelor number 1. Again, this is directed towards not myself, but towards our eligible bachelor. If you were in a tavern brawl, what would you use as a weapon to protect your lovely eligible bachelor?
Oh, I would probably, do we have to fight? Can we just leave?
But I'm in danger.
Oh,
I need you to protect me with your big, strong muscles.
oh,
I have terrible news for you.
No
okay,
peeking
okay.
behind the curtain just yet.
I might be able to bonk somebody on the head with my staff. Just bonk.
Just a big old bonk with your staff.
Yeah, just bonk.
I've been known to be in support of a bonk on occasion.
Oh, I don't think I would enjoy dating somebody so violent.
Koza is desperately looking for the exit to see if he can make a run for it.
Oh, I think I could prove to you that I can be quite delicate as well.
Okay.
Same question to Bachelorette number 2.
Generally, if you put a fog of death or inhalable acid, it will take care of any nearby brawls very quickly.
Oh, but
It rots
darling,
them from the inside.
Am I going to be wrapped up in this terrible melting fog of yours?
Are you going to get out of the way?
Well, I'll be right behind you, every step of the way.
If you're behind me, then you should be fine. Generally, if you have any sense, if you see a room filling with acidic miasma, you would leave.
Oh, so you'd melt all of our enemies, and then you'd take me outside to melt my heart.
Sure.
I could see that working.
Not quite the same poetry as Bachelorette number 3, but what a way with words she has.
I know. Very tempting.
And now, Bachelor number 3. Same question, however, what...
Trying to not make it dirty.
I shouldn't have suggested this. This was
No,
a
we're doing
mistake.
great. We're doing great.
What would be the first body part that you'd protect on me?
What in the fear and hunger is that question?
Excuse me, I think you mean what body part would you protect on me?
Yes, that, of course. Of course, yes.
What is that question?
What if you could only save one?
Oh no, this sounds like a very violent brawl indeed.
Okay, so we're in a barroom brawl, and I've got to protect you, and I can only...
Just a room full of shirtless ruffians.
A room full of shirtless ruffians, eh? And what body part would I want to protect the most?
Yes. Of the eligible bachelor, certainly.
Yeah. I, having not seen any of your body parts, am gonna have to say your lips because of that fine voice that's coming out of them.
Which, as we all know, the voice originates from the lips.
You really are quite the charmer, Bachelor number 3.
That's why they call me the snake.
Do they
Leave
now?
that silence in. Leave that dead silence in. Leave just that dead air. Leave that in.
It's all part
That
of my
was
plan.
Perfect.
So, our eligible bachelor. I'm sure you've heard many a fantabulous story this night, and I'm positive you're dying to get your hands on one of these succulent beauties.
Alex, don't look at me.
It's juice.
Now, which is it going to be? Bachelor number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelor number 3? Shy, spicy, or saucy?
They did not make this easy for me at all. I had thought for certain that it would be much simpler to figure out exactly who I would love to take home tonight. But there's just so many good options. You're all so tempting. I want you to be aware that the choice put in front of me is not a simple one. I guess I have to think who has the most opportunity. Who do I think will be the most interesting to learn about? And we can explore each other's interests and desires.
Choose wisely. There's no going back once you've made your decision.
And if you pick the wrong one, it ages you by like 200 years.
That's the date of a carpenter.
Yes,
Oh my God.
wisely. I'm getting old over here.
I think here's where I'm at. Here's the trouble I'm having. I think that Bachelor number 1 is the one that I've learned the least about through all of this, which makes them kind of an interesting little enigma.
A tease, if you
Bachelorette.
will.
You already see
Bachelorette.
the empty chair because Koza has left the studio and is already fleeing to another town. He's stolen
Bachelorette.
like one of the consolation prizes and fled.
Bachelorette number 2, I think, could be a very interesting time. But I think it would be a very, it's a sort of draining time that one would need a lot of recovery from afterwards.
There's someone who ships it, I'm sure.
And for Bachelor number 3, so forward, so elegant, so smooth. There's no question that it would be very interesting, but so forward, what if mystery is what I'm seeking? I don't know. Oh, so challenging.
Please do choose quickly, though. I'm getting very hungry.
Oh, that's fair. I think I have to go with Bachelor number 3.
All right,
This is the darkest timeline.
If I know anything, it's how to seduce Josh.
There are a lot of things that opens the door question-wise for.
If there's one thing that Brandon has learned in 6 years of friendship, 6 years of friendship, it's how to seduce me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the heart-throbbing, emotional roller coaster of our Valentine's Day episode, everyone.
Well, hold on.
We didn't
Hold
wrap
on.
up the episode yet.
Now,
say-
don't get ahead of yourself, darlings.
Alex is like, all right, and we're finished. And we're close it down,
Print it.
and turn off all the lights.
Shut it down.
This is only episode 1. Now, our lovely contestants all get to walk momentarily free from the stage. We will say a sad goodbye to our lost lovers of lore. Bachelor number 1, Koza.
Oh.
If you'd like to say anything, any last words?
Goodbye. I'm leaving now. I did not enjoy this experience.
Don't worry, dear. If we ever meet again, I'll be sure to make it a more enjoyable experience for you.
I hope we don't.
Bachelorette number 2. If you have any final words for the audience, for your very, very love-struck but so terribly confused eligible bachelor.
That would be yikes. And this spiraled out of control in a way I did not want it to. This was terrible.
Well, hopefully next time we can spiral out of control in a direction you did want it to.
And now, Bachelor number 3, please step through the veil of visions into the Lore Love Lounge.
I will stride into the Lore Love Lounge through the veil of visions.
Be careful now, everyone, and just remember, we love you, all of you. Now, let's give our audience one great big Lore Lock Lips kiss goodbye. Mwah. Koza, 3. There you go, thank you. And wrap. Cut, print, check the gate, moving on.
Quid Pro Roll is a co-production of Alpha Comics and Games with Goblins and Growlers. Our audio production and all original music composition is provided by Gabriel Perez. He can be found at Amethyst Audiomancer on Instagram. The voice of Alita and our DM for the podcast is Alex Smith. She can be found at Alpha Comic Games on Twitter. The voice of Charles Gravy Boat Barnes is Brandon Dingus. He can be found at Way of Brandalore on Twitter. The voice of Eek and Koza are Chapman Adams. He can be found at What Are Birds on Instagram. The voice of Johannes is Alan. He can be found at The Dungeon Meowster on Instagram. And finally, the voice of Solinar is me, Josh Maltby, and I can be found at BlackCloakDM on Twitter. Thanks so much for listening.
That was great.
That was awful. I hated
was
all
magnificent.
of that so much.